This arrangement's called What's It Coming to See? And it's the chords and strums to How's It Gonna Be from Third Eye Blind. So let's go ahead and take a look at the form of the music. So the top line is the intro, and you're going to be playing that 5 times. Then we go on to the next line, which is going to be verse number 1, and you're going to be playing that line 4 times. On to the next line, and the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines are going to be the chorus. All right, so we're just playing straight through. Next 5 lines, and the last line, that 5th line, is actually going to be repeated. And then underneath that 5th line of the chorus here, it says DS al coda take repeats. So what we're going to do is the DS part means we're going to jump back up till we see this funny looking symbol at the beginning of the verse section. So now we're going to be playing verse number 2, and we're going to play that top line, or that line of that verse. We're going to be playing that 4 times. Then we're on to another chorus. But this time what's going to happen is that we're only going to play those 4 lines, top 4 lines of the chorus, and underneath the last measure of the 4th line of the chorus, you see the words to coda. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to jump down to that last line on the first page where it says coda. All right, and so we're going to play that. Then we're on to the next page, and we're to a bridge section, which is going to be the next 2 lines. Then we're on to verse number 3, and verse number 3 we're going to play this line 4 times. Then we're going to do another bridge, and that's the next 2 lines. And then the last line is going to be the outro, in which we're going to be playing these 2 measures, a total of 4 times, before just ending on the F chord here. All right, here is the intro. All right, so chord-wise, we have an F bar chord, just a basic C chord, and a B flat sus2 chord. So we're going to take your first finger, bar across your 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st strings at the 1st fret. And your 3rd finger is going to be on the 4th string at the 3rd fret, and pinky's going to be on the 3rd string at the 3rd fret. All right, and taking a look at the strums here, all right? Let's take a look at kind of each chord individually. Here's for the F chord. So, down, 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 down. The whole idea is we just kind of keep your right hand, right arm kind of chugging along at the rate of a 16th note. So it's kind of like this. Down, miss, 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 down, miss, miss, up, down, miss, down, miss. Out of breath. All right? So you don't need to say that to yourself, but it's really the momentum. And when I say miss, you don't have to go like this. Down, miss, miss, miss. It's really just keeping your hand going. All right? So and then for the C chord, just twice on the C chord. So it's just down, down. And then for the B flat sus2 chord, we have. All right, right? So which is really, we have the same kind of rhythm that happens at the end of the first measure, but just staying on that B flat sus2. So we start out with 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, and then we're on to verse number 1, in which we're going to be playing the same 2 measures another 4 times, and then we're on to a chorus part. All right, now we're to the chorus. All right, so chord-wise, we have a G5. All right, and we have second finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, muting out the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and pinky on the 1st string at the 3rd fret. All right, we have a basic F chord. This is different than the F bar chord that we were doing before. So this one we're just playing this kind of most basic F chord. We have a C chord. We also have an F/A chord. And the only difference between that and the F chord is that we're also playing the 5th string open. And then we also have a B flat sus2 in here. All right, so rhythms are really the same as what we've been doing. Once you've got the basic strum from the intro, you've got most of what you need to do for the whole song. So we have the same kind of places that the chords are switching. It's just now we have a G5, F, and C. All right, and then we do the same thing, only going G5, F/A, B flat, sus2. Okay, and something that can kind of help make the transition from the F/A to the B flat sus2 a little easier is just keep that 3rd finger planted on that 3rd fret of the 4th string, just kind of as an anchor. Okay, so we're basically going back and doing the G5 F/C part again, then G5 F/A to the B flat sus2. We're just doing less rhythms at the end. So that last line of the chorus. Now we have an interlude section, which is exactly the same thing that you were doing for the intro and the verses, but we're just playing those 2 measures twice. And then underneath, you see it says DS al coda take repeats. And so what's going to happen is we're going to jump back up, we're going to do another verse, and we take the repeats, so we're going to be repeating those 2 measures a total of 4 times. We're going to do another chorus, and then we're going to play until we see the words to coda. Underneath the last measure of the chorus, you see the words to coda, and at that point we're going to jump to the coda section. And basically the coda section is, we're just playing those, the same thing that was the interlude and the introduction, those 2 measures, but just playing them once before we go on to a bridge. All right, now we're to a bridge section. Rhythm-wise, or chord-wise first, we have a G minor bar chord. We have our B sus2 chord that we've already had. We have an F chord that we've already had. And we're doing a little different C chord this time. We're going to play a bar chord C for the bridge section. All right, so rhythm-wise, mostly just all down eighth notes, except for two little quick sixteenths at the end of each measure. Rhythm clicks kind of as you're moving towards the next chord. So out that B flat sus2 chord for 4 beats. All right, now we're going to go on to verse number 3, which is going to be played exactly like the other verses. We're going to do the bridge again, and then we're going to go to an outro. And the outro is just the same thing that we were doing for the intro. We're just going to end on the F chord. We actually play those set of 2 measures a total of 4 times and then just end on F.